Alright, this is basically like a really quick video for Wicked Skateboarder, which is one of my friends. He asked like what kind of setups do I have, so right here, like, oh fuck, hold on, put this in the light. So yeah, these are all my setups, and I will go through them one by one, just to let you know what they are. Take that one off, and now that one. So yeah, okay. This is probably like the very first. This is the first like pro wood I got. If you've seen all my videos, so you know, like, I tried every deck out there: wood gas, flat face, low pro, K1s, and family shape, and I've tried a lot of decks. I've had a lot of decks in my time, and Berlin woods and stuff. Once I found a deck that I could really ride with, I stayed with it. That's why these are all pro woods, except for one. So yeah, this was the first one I got, I think last year in January. I had surgery. I got my gallbladder was removed, and I couldn't like do nothing. Like, I couldn't skate, I couldn't do anything. So I was like, freak, what am I gonna do? So I got into fingerboarding, and then that's when I really started getting serious, and I started getting sponsored by different companies. So this was my first pro wood deck, and it's a classic shape. Yeah, the plies are all freaking, I don't know if you guys care about plies. All the freaking pro wood plies are the same, just like a maple brown. Look at my hand shaking. Maple brown, maple, yeah. So that is a classic shape. That was my first one. I don't know why my hand's shaking, but it's continuously shaking, so can't help that. So yeah, that was my first deck. Very good deck, one of my favorites. It's got sentimental value to it because I just got out of surgery, so well, that's a keeper. And this is like old slim tape, which is the very slim tape. They don't make this one anymore. They don't make the slim tape anymore. And this was my days riding of bone dry BC fingerboards and easy way fingerboards. I bought this. This was my first extreme shape, which has old slim tape that they don't make this one anymore either. Same plies, so I'm not even gonna show the plies. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this deck too. It's one of my favorites too. It was a good deck. And then this one I tore to pieces. This was an awesome, beautiful royal blue deck I had bought with my discount. I was a member on the team when I got this, so I got it really cheap. It was beautiful, but after wear and tear, you guys, they fall apart. This is another extreme shape. Again, old slim tape. They don't make that tape no more. So yeah, good deck. And then I have this one, which is this one was before I was on the team, and I really liked this graphic, and they were only special people were getting it. So I was like, I'm gonna do the custom graphic. Spent $30, got the custom graphic, and had Jim make it for me. And it's my favorite logo. My favorite pro wood logo, so I stopped writing it so that way I could save it as a collecting. So I don't write this one. And this one also has old slim tape on it, and it's also an extreme. I'm a lover of extreme, but I like classics too, so yeah, it's all good. So yeah. And then this is my one and only Berlin wood. I can't say only. I've had a couple of Berlin woods in my time. I really like the Elias Azimuth one. That's my favorite one because it's short. I like the short. But this one's a Berlin wood. It was a Wrinkler Wills. It got passed down to so many people. It was traded so many times. And this got rubbed off, the graphic, and then someone tried to paint it black and put like a yellow wood sticker on it, but it made the board really heavy. So I scratched all of it off. And it has like it has a couple gashes. But it was glued back together. There's nothing wrong with it. See, there's that mean old gash right there. But it's a really good deck. I mean, it totally works. Like, yeah, you can't even see that. It totally works. There's nothing wrong with it. This one has a new sheet of slim tape on it. New slim tape on it. And it's an outside board. I go skating outside with. It has wide Pro Wood regular trucks, some O-rings, because I like O-rings. This is before they started making all the new O-rings, washers, and with the Pro Wood basic wheels. So yeah, definitely an outside board. Oh, and here's the shape. If I take the tape off of the top, it'll have the Berlin wood sticker on it. But I'm not going to do that to show you guys, because I'm not going to mess up my tape job, just to try to prove something. You know. But it's a Berlin wood. And then this one I got for Christmas for free from Jim. He gave all the alternate team riders $10 gift certificate, plus we had a 30% off. So with all of that, I only paid like 50 cents for the deck. But yeah, I chose this graphic because I couldn't afford a wildwood. I really wanted a wildwood. It's pretty beat up. It's one of the best ones I've ever had. It's weird because it's supposed to be an extreme shape, which it looks like it is. But when you feel it, like, it's not deep in the concave area, so it kind of feels in a way like it feels like a classic, just with high kicks. It's got really high kicks, but I've had a lot of good, nice slow motion turns with this deck. And until my brother dropped it in a freaking bucket load of fish grease, which really ticked me off because it kind of lost its pop. I had to dry it really well. Kind of ruined it a little bit, but it's still a good board. I mean, it still has good pop, and I like this deck. And the trucks are green Pro Wood wides regulars with O-rings on it, and I also got those from for free for Christmas from Jim. That was really cool of him, and I got like a big old thing of grip tape for free too. Oh, and I forgot to, these wheels are some old No Comply smoothies. I ride No Comply smoothies because I haven't had a chance to afford any bearing wheels. The only bearing wheels I ever rode in the past were flat face G6Ds and G64s, but I haven't had a chance to really buy some new ones. And this is my current setup. I use this right now. It is a sorry my lighting's bad because this is really vibrant green. It's a beautiful green, but my light's not having it. My light's not showing it because my light's stupid. It's one of those freaking energy saving ones that has a crappy little light, whatever. But yeah, this light is this deck is a Pro Wood blank. Here's the shape. Hold on. Of course, it's an extreme. And with gold HP trucks, you can't really tell because it's stupid light. But yeah, gold HPs. And I switched out the washers, and no, the bushings are Pro Wood, but the washers are from Flatface. And this one has also No Comply smoothies, brand new ones. You hear that? No Comply smoothies with the washers behind them. I don't know if you see that. Hold on, wait. Yeah, it's probably got some gunk behind it, but they have I put washers behind them because they'll spin a bit faster without them. But if you don't have washers, it's just going to eat up the inside of your wheel. So I recommend washers. And on this one, I have Ultra tape that Jim gave me. I made a review, and I was trying to make a review of like Ultra tape, but I ended up making a review on the wrong tape, and Jim's like, I'm going to give you some Ultra tape so you can really like feel what Ultra tape feels like. So I really like this stuff. I'll do a review on that pretty soon because a lot of people don't know that this tape feels just like FBS Extra Smooth, and it's half the price. And it's my FBS Extra Smooth was my favorite tape. I hated rib tape. I hated the new rib tape, but Ultra is really nice, but I only recommend it for like intermediate to advanced users because it's not nowhere near as grippy as the new Slim tape, which feels more like new rib tape. Yeah, that's more for like beginners and intermediate. You can catch your tricks a lot better with the Slim than you can with the Ultra, so you really have to know your skills in order to use Ultra. That's my opinion. People might think differently, so yeah. But those are my setups. I did have like an orange blank, and you've seen it in a couple past videos, and I put like a jack-o'-lantern smiley face on it or whatever, and like it looked like a pumpkin, but I gave that one away. So yeah, those are my setups, and I have one that just sits here. I don't ever use it. I used to, like, just for a challenge. It's a freaking it's a freaking tech deck. Concave. I don't ride this. I did for the fun of it, and like sometimes I like to challenge myself and see if I can do the tricks that I can do on fingerboards on tech decks. And I'll bust out a tech deck every once in a great age. And yeah, so I have that one. It's got like old ass slim tape on it. But yeah, Chad Ortiz, Sue York's, whatever tech deck, whatever. So yeah, those are my current setups. But like I said, in the past, I've owned a lot of setups, practically almost every setup there is, except for I never owned a yellow wood. So one of these days, I'm definitely gonna buy the yellow wood Spanish flag with some yellow Y tracks. That's a dream setup. It's really nice setup. Rory, which is Topex, he has that setup, and oh, I love that setup. So, yep, those are my setups. I will be trying new stuff later on, whenever I have money. So, yeah, laters.